We forgot to push the record button, too. Now we're on.
There we go.
Yep. CPU's playing all kinds of tricks.
Yep. Oh, well.
All right, this will be exciting here. It should be.
Maybe it'll calm down here in a few minutes. You know, we've got little gremlins
That's right.
running around.
Bullet, tell us a little bit before the show gets going here on your deal there about the shirts there.
All right, it's going to be sponsored this year by the 4th Annual Military Appreciation Day. It's at Lee College Flames baseball game. It's April the 16th, and you can get the shirts at downtown Cleveland Daily Banner, or you can get them at the Bank of Cleveland. They're $10, and I think it's a pretty shirt.
Yeah.
And they're on sale now at the Bank of Cleveland and the Cleveland Daily Banner, so go by and get a T-shirt for $10.
They're like candy apple red, ain't they?
Yeah, and all the proceeds go to the Veterans Cemetery.
Well,
And
we do thank all of our sponsors here at the WOOP On Wheels. We got about 10 of them, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And but give us a call at 614-5553, please.
Yep.
Now's your time to talk. Right,
Yep.
Big G?
That's it. Yep. Hadn't been able to have call in. Now we're wanting call in.
I understand we have a 2-line system here at the WOOP, but they ain't got it all worked out yet. We have multiple calls calling in, you know.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
Yep. Yeah, Morgan, he should have something good to talk about when he when we get a hold of him.
Well, we hope so.
Well, I seen where he said he just got back in to North Carolina.
was it last week, Pastor Eddie, that we was trying to talk to Morgan and they was trying to drive through Atlanta?
Yeah, I didn't talk to Morgan. We didn't talk to him but about 10 or 15 minutes. They hit the wrong road, interstate in Atlanta, coming back. They drove from California.
Many times he's been out there.
His wife was driving.
I'll tell you something.
I
I don't like driving to Atlanta either. Because I'll tell you what, if you ain't in the right lane, you better get in it.
Yeah, because when you're down there, you just absolutely don't get.
They won't let you over.
You got that right. Just won't do it.
No.
I probably should have had those guys come in at 6:30, but I told them 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll get them there and get them in here, and we can play a little music or get things going here. We finally hopefully got everything going.
Hit that ID again. Let's hear it. That new ID thing we got.
Yeah, let's hit it right
You know
here.
where it's at.
Yep.
And now, back to WOOP On Wheels. WOOP On Wheels. Call 614-5553 to be a part of the show. Only on WOOP Island. Radio 99.
Okay, you heard that. He give out the number. Give us a call.
And that's a pretty good commercial right there. I like it.
I don't know, but Pat's 44 gave me a good call last Tuesday night. He didn't call me, but he messaged me, and things could look good somewhere down the road here. I don't want to talk about it right now on the air, but
You just don't want to get excited.
something's looking good. We hope.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll leave it at that. And I was going to try to text Chad here.
Yep. Now, I was going to add, well, I'll point it out to you here in a few minutes or whenever you get done. But, yeah, I was off last week. Let the guys have it out. We got a phone call here. Go ahead, caller. You live on the Whoop.
Big G,
Hello.
what's going on up there in the WOOP On Wheels?
Everything, anything, just name it, it's on.
Is this Fats?
It is.
That's 44.
All right, 44.
heard my name being used in vain.
No, that was a good thing. I've done showed these guys this thing. I hope it does happen.
Yeah. Well, it's in the making, and we're gonna get we're gonna get some stuff worked out here. I talked to Jeremy Clements today on a conference call.
Yeah.
And we're working on some stuff to for Jeremy, and maybe we can divulge something about that, and we can talk about that maybe a little bit later on and get Jeremy to call in on the show. Jeremy's pretty much he's real quiet, and he's real shy.
Yeah, he's done some interviews here before, but it's been a while.
Yeah, Jeremy's a good boy, and we got some stuff in the works for him, and we're going to try to make some stuff fit on a sponsorship deal for him. So maybe it will. I hope so. And,
yeah,
we got 2 or 3 things working with 2 or 3 major sponsors. I don't know how much, you keep throwing spitballs, and one of them's going to stick on the wall one of these days. And
oh yeah,
when it does, why, you just got to keep trying. Money's hard to get your hands on now. Sponsorship money is, whether you're doing trucks or whether you're doing Xfinity or Cup. It just, when you leave the truck series and do the Xfinity series, it gets a little more expensive, and then when you leave Xfinity and go to Cup, it gets real expensive.
Yeah.
And, but I heard some stuff about what's going on over at Stewart Haas about their deal this week with Ford, and they sort of stepped up and made it worth their Haas's time and effort to change from Chevrolet to Ford.
oh
Big money. I'm talking about big money.
yeah,
When that happens, why, it takes time to make a transition from one manufacturer to another.
Yep.
yeah, it does.
I'm just wondering how that's going to affect Kevin Harvick, because he's always, as far as I know, he's always drove Chevrolets.
Well, I look for Kevin to at the end of the season. I honestly look for him to jump ship there and stay with Chevrolet, because Chevrolet has been good to him, and he might. You can't never tell.
Do you think you'd jump? Go ahead, Bob.
It's like going to the Bordeaux. Whichever one's got the most money, that's the one that gets the best.
Do you think you'd jump ship and go to Hendricks?
He would if it was offered to him, but because all of the stuff that Stewart and them's running right now comes from over at Hendricks, and in Childers, they've split it up, and there's gonna be so many changes made at the end of the season on this medallion stuff. When Clint Boyer goes over and takes over the 14 car, he's on a rented medallion right now, and when that rental's up at the end of the season, those people at BK Racing, over where I can't think of that. Where Annette drives.
Oh shoot! Hang on, I know who you're talking about. Over Tommy Baldwin.
No. That's they've got the Pilot Flying J sponsorship.
Yeah.
Where Michael Annette drives, and but see, they've got that medallion rented for Clint Boyer, so he's guaranteed a spot, you know. And when at the end of the season, when he comes off and goes to Stuart Haas, well, that medallion that's rented will be up for sale.
Yeah.
And I look for him to sell that thing. Those medallions will probably, somebody like Childers or Joe Gibbs or somebody, Penske or somebody will buy that medallion that's floating around out there for probably $10 million, and then that'll guarantee them a starting spot for another car.
Well, you know, I was thinking, you know, we was talking about Kevin Harvick.
Uh-huh.
You know, we got Casey Kane is on the hot seat this year.
Yeah.
So that's why I was thinking that he might end up in that number 5 car if Casey don't do good. You know, this be the last thing for him.
You know, Big G, that may be a good possibility right there. I haven't heard anything about that, but you know, if you think about that, that would be a good possibility. And some of the stuff that's happening to Casey, he may not have another chance at that ride for next year.
Yeah, I think this is his last year on his contract, ain't it?
Contract's up, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be renewed.
Yeah, because
You know, money. He's brought a lot of money to Hendricks over there, and I'm sure that somebody will pick him up because he's got, you know, that Great Clips deal is his deal.
yeah,
And
and I think the Farmers is too.
yeah, it is.
Because, but now another thing you have to look at, the Budweiser is Kevin's deal, but I don't know if they would have the beer over there or not.
Well,
But you can't never tell. Like you say, money walks, and you know the rest of it
talks.
talks. So
Yeah, money talks, and the rest of it walks.
yeah, I had it backwards, but yeah, you're right.
But you know, it's one of them things. Now, when y'all got to go, will you let me know and I'll get off here? But I just wanted to call in and you know tell you what we got working. And you know, I told Vice Eddie there that we got a couple of people that I'm just almost positive that I'm gonna get on the show here in the very near future.
That'd
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah, and we'll get, you can get with me and we'll book a date. How's that, Bob?
Yeah, I'll have to have a time slot, you know, and to get them to call in, and you know, maybe I could, I might come up and sit with you, or just, you know, we do a conference call, and so I can help you with some of the questions and stuff. And you know, I know y'all can ask all that needs to be asked, and but
Yeah, but you might want to come up too, you know, since you're getting them.
but they're, you know, both of these will be good ones.
Oh, yeah, the ones you told me about. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah. Especially the one on my phone.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know when that'll happen. But according to that, it says this year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Well, anyway, I just wanted to tell you, you know, we still got some things going here. I'm still plugging along and trying to, you know, get some stuff going. And you gotta sound like you got an exciting show tonight with all the dirt trackers and everything. Chad and John Hornby and all them, you know, them's all my young'uns.
Yeah, it's all local stuff. So
Oh yeah.
trying to get people to call in and talk with them,
Right.
it's like pulling tooth and nail.
Well, you know, and they need to talk to these boys because
That's right.
all of the guys that are coming there on your show tonight, they're very knowledgeable about their track racing.
Yeah. Is your boy still running?
Yeah, he's still running. He's trying to get his stuff ready to go, and they're trying to get a motor ready, you know, and it just costs so much, you know, to get a motor that you
It does.
with, you know, and if you got less than 600 horses, on a dirt track now, that sounds like a whole lot of horsepower, but if you don't have a motor that's got 580, 600 on a dirt track, you can't keep up. You're a third, fourth place, fifth place car.
Yep.
And same way in the trucks, and there's some exciting changes coming on the truck series with this spec motor that they're coming. It's coming along, but Toyota's not really pleased with it. But they'll just have to get in line if they want to race.
Exactly.
Well, look who's been behind. Seems like every time a manufacturer hollers about something, and NASCAR will let them have it, then it puts the other two manufacturers behind, and
Right.
so it seems like they can't never find a even feel for none of it.
That's right. I mean, it's not the playing field, and the playing field as far as the rules changes and everything, and the truck series and Xfinity and Cup. They just keep changing. This low downforce, the package that they've put on the sprint cars has made the racing more exciting, but it's gone so far now that they're going to have to do something on the other side of the fence in the stands in order to get the people there.
Yeah. Well, race before last, I think it was, or it might have been, the one they had that, I can't remember what race it was. One out in West.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what driver it was, but they showed his car when he ended up, being in the garage. And then they showed a clip where, they already got Jimmy Johnson for it of caving in, the right side
Oh, yeah.
of the car, to make the downforce better.
Right.
Well, they showed where this guy done the same thing, but he acted like he fell into it.
Yeah.
But, never heard nothing else about it, but both sides of the car was dented in.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I hadn't heard nothing else about it. So I thought that was pretty,
It's swallowing. It's swallowing. It's how is that to strain at a gnat and swallow a camel?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's weird. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here.
All right, Bob.
I will talk to y'all and Bullet and Fast Eddie and Big G there. Enjoy listening to them dirt trackers. I'll holler at you later on.
Okay.
All right, Bob.
Thanks for
All right,
calling,
see
buddy.
ya.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. All right, Bob Gill. He's
Bob Gill?
yeah, he's got some things cooking there for us, and that sounds like a good thing. And
Yeah, Mr. Gill, you won't beat him, really.
No.
I'm telling you.
he was here when I started here, so
He's a racer from way back.
yeah.
Himself.
And I know he's excited about hearing these dirt trackers being on here. And
Oh, yeah. His
everything.
son races. Trying to get a car ready right now.
dirt track racing, right?
Yes.
Okay. But anyway, we got 3 or 4 minutes before we got Morgan, and we'll have to get him on the line.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to, Fast Ed, we'll go ahead and play a few of these commercials and get them out of the way, and we'll get Morgan on the line.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, we'll be right back.
WOOP On Wheels is proud to be sponsored by the Gondolier for all your Italian and Greek specialties, as well as the best pizza in town. Gondolier locations are at Ocoee, 1603 Highway 64, Benton, Tennessee. That phone number, 338-7299. Stop in and see the fine folks at the Ocoee Gondolier. And if you're in the Cleveland area, they're located at 3300 Keith Street, 472-4998. All items at Gondolier can be fixed for you to take home. Proud sponsors of WOOP On Wheels and the Gondolier. For all your pet grooming needs, see the staff at Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Happy Tails, located at 2251 North Ocoee Street. Business hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 5:30. For your appointment, call 339-5777. A full-service professional groomer. Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Come shaggy, leave happy. When you're in the mood for frozen yogurt, come to Cleveland's original, Perkins, 3506 Keith Street Northwest, located in the same plaza as Gondolier. Perkins Yogurt. Come see Roger Turpin at Perkins, 476-1668. Perkins Yogurt. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Hey kids, with Pizza Hut's $5 flavor menu, we get any 2 or more of our favorites for just $5 each.
So like medium one-topping pizzas for $5?
Yes.
What about 2 pizzas and Wing Street Wings?
Yes.
2 pizzas, wings, breadsticks, and a cookie?
Yes.
Okay, no pizzas, 12 Hershey's cookies, still $5 each?
Yes.
Can I join the circus?
Yes. What? No, just eat your pizza.
Feels good to say yes to your Pizza Hut favorites for just $5 each. The $5 flavor menu, only at Pizza Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charge for extra cheese toppings and pan crust. Hershey's trademark used under license.
When Fast Eddie and Big G want to take in a little dirt track racing, it's a good bet they're going to stop in at Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. Quick Burger, Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 6. Call-in orders are always welcome. That phone number is 472-0463. Stop in and see Ramel Dafford and her crew, Brenda, Rob, Ryan, Ashley, Dawn, and Betty, for the best burger in town. An extensive menu, plate specials, chicken sandwiches, and the best hot dog as well. Check in with Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. When Big G and Fast Eddie need to make a pit stop for lunch, they head to Quiznos. Stop in and see Roger Patel and his crew at Quiznos Sub, 2151 Keith Street. Phone number 473-7976. For all your box lunches and catering needs, stop in and see the folks at Quiznos Sub. Quiznos. Toasty. When the Whoop on Wheels crew gets back from a long weekend spent in the infield in Talladega, their first stop in town is Surf's Up Car Wash. Surf's Up, 2575 Guthrie Street Northwest, located next to Cleveland Utilities, 790-5793. Surf's Up Car Wash, voted Cleveland's best 3 years in a row. Stop by and see Mike Royval and his gang at Surf's Up.
I've seen you run before. You turn them up.
All right, Morgan, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I didn't hang up on you.
Still good.
All right, we got Morgan Shepherd on the line now, everybody. And Morgan, what's going on with you?
Well, just trying to get this car ready to go to Texas with putting a new radiator in it. One of the radiators that NASCAR has, like we run at Daytona and the road courses. It's called a spec radiator. And anyway, just making the mounts and redoing the ductwork. And, the radiator, it does cool a lot better. I know at Daytona, our temperature was way down, 160 degrees. We definitely needed some tape on it to help get it up a little warmer. But anyway, just working hard on the car, making some improvements, doing a new top spindle on the front end. And the last time I went to Texas, we unloaded really quick. I wish that could have been the case at California. We unloaded slow and we stayed slow.
Yeah, I understand that. So you were slow and stayed slow, and that's all you had to do.
Yeah, just kind of with all the other problems we had getting there, with the engine blowing up in the truck, and then a injector line breaking on the motorhome, and 4 tires on the trailer. But we had a friend out there that helped us out, and we put 8 new tires on the back of it before we started back across the country. So thank God for our friends, and talking about that, I just want to let all our fans know out there that my wife has started a campaign for Richmond. Put your name on the car and go to Facebook for the details.
Hey, Morgan.
Yes.
We've got a couple local Cleveland Speedway dirt track guys in the studio with us.
Oh, yeah, I love dirt track.
Yeah. Guys, you Get over to John. Let him say something to him. I got John Oinby in here, and Jimmy Elliott, and Chad Elliott. Chad's he promotes them down there. He's the promoter.
How's it going, Morgan? John Ownby here.
Hey, John, it's going good. We're just trying to recruit from our 4 weeks of being out west.
Right.
That was the first time we've been away from home 4 weeks at one time.
Now, Morgan, John knows the winner's circle in dirt track for sure.
Yeah,
He know.
dirt track racing.
Yeah. How much horsepower, John, does your car got, would you say?
Well, we've got like 3 or 4 different motors, just according to what kind of series or what kind of race we're racing at that time. But we've got crate motors. We've got crate motors that makes like 450 horsepower. We race, at sometimes. And then we've got an open motor. It's not the biggest. A lot of guys, the one we've just got, I've not run an open motor much, but it makes 800 horsepower. Phantom race engine is built, most of the guys that run around the ones they run, usually they're around 850 horsepower.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
What's the carburetor size? Because I know that's the difference in all the horsepower.
Well, the carburetor I run on this one, I've got an older style SB2 head, so I run my steel head carburetor. I don't know a lot about carburetors, but they just told me to run my steel head carburetor. It's a 750, like a inch. I forget how they say it, but it's a little bit smaller to where if I had the new design open motor, they run a little bit heavier, bigger carburetor on it to kind of tone it down a little. But the older SB2 stuff, in the dirt, it seems to be they're a little lazier, so you can run a little bit more smaller carburetor on them.
Yeah, we had to run 390 carburetors, and then we have a restrictor plate with that, so we can't even get the full effect of a 390 carburetor. It keeps our engines down, let's say, somewhere around 700 and some odd horsepower.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of times on dirt I've not run, like I say, I run a steel head a lot that makes like 660, and because a lot of tracks around here, I run the smaller tracks. If I think it's going to be slick, I'll run the steel head like the 660 horsepower motor because you get a little bit more of a spoiler with it, and it seems to work good. So we do that a lot. But the open motor, I just ran it a couple times so far, but I seem to like it. But the last time we ran it was on a track, got kind of slick, so we just unhooked the secondaries instead of. But I have heard of some that carries restrictor plates with them. They'll put them on the big motors, in if it's daytime race or gets real slick. So,
Well, I know it's been a while since I've been down to the Speedway, and here I live in Cleveland. But I told Chad the other day that me and Big G's going to have to make a trip down there. We're wanting to start, John and Jimmy, start promoting you guys some on the air on Tuesday nights, and have a couple come up. Since you're doing it tonight, John, you'll be able to soften some of them drivers up.
right.
I tried to get Bobby Doss in here. You can't get him in here. He won't do it. He won't get behind the mic, he said.
Right.
PD. No, he don't want to do it.
And we get Morgan every Tuesday night.
And we know Justin Winters, and he don't want to do it.
Right. Yeah, we'll get them. We'll talk to them, see if we can't get them in here. But yeah, we need to support the track. It's it got sold, and everybody's worried it wasn't going to get to be open back up, and everybody was excited last year when it did, and this year they didn't know, and they opened it back up. But last year I grew up at Cleveland. That's where I learned to drive at, and a lot of us did. But last year and this year we get out and travel a lot more. We try to run off. We try to run more money races than stay around home. But we'll probably run to Cleveland some.
Yeah. Going where the money's at.
Everybody needs to support it because it's been here a while. And once it's gone, it'll lose its grandfather, and then it'll be hard to have a track near Cleveland without probably a lot of stipulations and rules on it. So
yeah.
what is the length of the track?
Cleveland's quarter mile.
Man, that's pretty short.
Yeah.
What kind of banking does it have?
Yeah, I've not heard of you, Jimmy.
It's not that much, is it, John? I mean, where'd Chad go?
I don't know.
I think he left us.
I think it's
He got
probably
nervous.
a little bit more than Martinsville. I don't think it's much more than Martinsville is.
No, Martinsville's probably about a half mile. It's about half the size of Martinsville. But we run on some tracks that's more like Martinsville, like, Smoky Mountain and Dixie. Like, we run on tracks. But that's about as big as you're going to get on dirt. It's about, half mile. But
the banking's about like, probably maybe a little bit bigger than Martinsville, ain't it? The banking's a little steeper.
Oh, yeah. The banking on the half-mile tracks is, Martinsville's pretty flat. It's, a big track for dirt tracks about like the size of Martinsville, but with a little more banking, yeah.
I've Madison Speedway down below Martinsville. I went over there one time. I used to run my asphalt car on dirt, and it was 3,200-pound car, and the dirt track cars was around 2,600, and I would like Volusia County. I went down for a 4-night show, and I won the first 3 nights, and they took me out on the last night when they got ready to drop the green flag. The car hit me so hard in the rear, knocked my engine back against the firewall. But I went to Madison and never had been up there. Just unloaded and didn't get no practice, so I thought, well, I'll spin it out on the first lap. They'll give me another lap. Well, I spun it out and turned around and went back to turn 2 and come around, and they was giving it a white flag. And anyway, I set a track record that stood for 3 years there. I run about a second and a half quicker than all those lightweight cars.
Right.
Hey, Morgan, ask Chad that question, what you asked us about the banking at Cleveland.
Yeah. What kind of banking is it? Is it high bank or?
Yeah, it's somewhere around about 25 to 30 degrees in the corner.
Okay. Well, gosh, that's getting close to Bristol, but in quarter mile, you're almost like in a bowl.
Yeah, that's the way it is down here. That's the way they were Saturday night. Right around the center of the racetrack, like running around like a bowl.
Yeah. And middle is usually about the quickest.
For the track record and stuff like that, they're usually around the top against the outside wall.
Yeah.
Wow. Who's got the record down there, you know?
Jimmy on.
Jimmy.
It's a 12:63.
Oh, okay. Well, Morgan, he had the record there. What'd you say, 3 years on where you was running, Morgan?
Up at Madison.
Madison. So you had it for 3 years, didn't you?
Yeah, that was quite a while back.
Yeah.
The asphalt track?
No.
Dirt. So you run some dirt now?
Yeah.
No, used to.
I used to.
Yeah.
He's running the Xfinity Series.
Yeah.
NASCAR.
Last time I was on any dirt, and I just went down to my brother-in-law. He Tom Jones Jr. Anyway, he races dirt down in Georgia. I had a Cup engine, 358, and we put it in his car, and I went over to Brunswick, Georgia. And this was before they shortened the track up. This is when it was 5/8 of a mile. And we was out there running, and I was trying to get down to 15s, and I could run 16 flat, but I never could quite get it down. And there was some guys come over, and they looked at the tachometer on that thing, and it was 9,600. They said, "Boy, I'd like to have an engine like that." And I said, "Well, it's just a 358 flat tappet engine like we run in the Cup cars." And anyway, 2 weeks later, they came in and had a big show, and Bloomquist, he sat on the pole at 1735.
Wow.
We had run 16 flat over there.
That's getting it now, Morgan.
Yeah, been a sportsman
Yeah.
car. But they couldn't believe that engine's turned 9,600. So those things that do it all day long in the Cup cars.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Now, that's about what you can turn on short tracks, ain't it? When you're wide open.
Well, not now. They've got so many restrictor plates for different tracks. Like Daytona and Talladega takes the same restrictor plate, but it backs the horsepower up into the 400s.
Now, I didn't think y'all run restrictor plates on the short tracks, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we run the 390 carburetor, and it's still got a restrictor plate. Tell you the truth, I don't even know the size, but I know the holes are small.
Wow. Well, that really cuts you down, don't it?
Yeah. I run the R07, the SP2 that he was talking about a little bit ago. If you run SP2, you can run a little bigger restrictor plate.
Now, touch on this a little bit. Now, next year that you all are going to have a new engine program.
You talk to me?
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Okay.
They've been talking about it for several years. It's like he was talking about running a spec engine that like a crate motor.
Right.
There's several different things that goes on there. They've got crate motors, and then they've got motors that goes through a engine program that somebody furnishes all the motors for the whole series.
Yeah. Well, that's something changing all the time.
Yeah.
Well, this R07, just the pieces to buy it from Chevrolet, or when they first come out, it was $91,000 just for the parts, and now it's something like $61,000 for the parts, and that's before you do any porting or anything to it.
I got one thing. We're going to talk about a car. I don't know if Chad or any of them is saying it. They're not being made by Pontiac or any company or Chevrolet. They're being made, handmade. The new Trans Am. Have you seen them? They're making 77 of them.
No, I'm not seeing.
We're talking about horsepower. They're 828 horsepower.
Wow.
That's at the crank. So, but I got to see a picture of one today, and Burt Reynolds is signing all 77 of them. And they're handmade. Each one of them is by a fabrication shop, probably about like what you guys run out of.
Right.
And they got the contract on
I'm not
it.
hurting. I'm not seeing. They got pictures out of them.
I got a picture. I'll show you a picture of it.
Wow.
So.
I tell you, all these new cars are getting pretty exciting. I know I've seen the new Camaros, and it's a pretty sharp race car. And that Corvette's sharp, too.
I'd take my eye teeth and have one of these right here, but I wouldn't get enough out of my eye teeth for it.
Hey, Morgan, you heading to Martinsville this weekend?
Yeah, I hadn't talked to my buddy up there at Raceway Ministries yet, but I usually go up and give my testimony and then go in and see everybody, go around and politic a little bit with my friends.
Well, it's a good deal. Do a little politicking. This goes the right way now.
Well, if you're out of sight, you're out of mind. So
now we're going to be doing some politicking end of next month now. The 30th. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I don't forget about Top of the River.
Well, we got Top of the River, and me and Fast Eddie be down there bright early in the morning, and we'll walk off our breakfast while we're down there, and then we'll be ready to eat at dinner time.
Yeah, by the time I get done with him, he'll be done, period, because
I'll probably have to use your motor coach or something to go to bed or go to sleep in.
Because I'll walk him to death meeting these drivers, trying to get them on the show here.
Yeah, maybe you'll get to see Richard and them again over at Top of the River. They're always over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we see Richard Childers about every time we go to race. We go to Bigham's
trailer,
the Sprint Vision. Yeah, we see Richard Childress over there, and he talks to us and everything. And if he don't talk to me, I'll let him fall off the trailer next time. I won't catch him.
No, you'll catch him.
I
You
probably
gotta do
would.
that.
I'd have to catch Richard.
I caught his radio on top of my head.
Yeah,
That's how I caught his radio when he started to fall.
So he's a good guy. Richard Childress is a great guy. He'll talk to anybody. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd do if it wasn't for friends like Richard. And
That's right.
say hello to my buddy old Mike Malatney. He comes and helps me at a lot of the races, and there was some that he was supposed to come to, and he wouldn't. Something happened, and he didn't make it. But looking forward to seeing him at the track.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We're glad. You can shout out whoever you want to, Morgan. This is your time, and I know I told you we wasn't going to keep you about 10 minutes, and you need to go. We'll go ahead and let you go, and get you in a week, in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're not going to be. He told you, didn't he?
Yeah, it'll be off.
I'm hitting a new era next Tuesday night.
Okay. What we're going to be doing?
I'm hitting a new mark, a new year.
He's going to be a year older and drunker than heck.
No.
He's going to be drunk on punch and tea.
Boys, be good now.
He's going to be 60-year-old.
Uh-oh.
60.
I tell you what, to be almost 60, I feel better than I've ever felt in my life. I'll have to admit that.
Life is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I feel better than I've ever felt. I couldn't have said that last year.
No, you pretty puny last year, I have to say. You was. That's why he didn't get to make the trip with me. He was down and out, not feeling good, and he looked like somebody about ready to be put in a coffin.
Close.
And
but it's come back now. I'm in good shape.
I'm afraid it's come back too good, Morgan. So I'll have to I might have to borrow your roller skates.
All right.
All right. Well, good having the dirt track boys on, and I know we've got a lot of dirt track racers out there that love it. I remember way back Hickory Speedway when it was dirt, and the Cup cars, the called Grand National back then, they'd come to Hickory, and it was a pretty sight when all those big cars, they just laid against each other. The dirt cars now, they can't race the way those cars did. It was kind of like synchronized swimming when they went in the corner and they threw big old rooster tails of dirt. And the people in the grandstands was all red-faced when they left.
Yeah.
But dirt racing is always is such a art.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're headed to Texas. My friend Courtney Construction Company, they'll be on our car down there, and I'd like to remind the folks that get your name on my car here for Richmond. Just go to Facebook and get the details.
All right. And Richmond, you don't know when Richmond's going to be, right?
No, she didn't write that down in front of me. It's I think it's at least 3 races away. I think we go to Texas and come back to Bristol and then go to Richmond.
Yeah, then you got Talladega.
Yep.
And that's $50 to get your name on the car, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Morgan, we'll pass that along, buddy.
Okay.
See you, Morgan. It's good to talk to you.
Have a good one, Morgan.
Okay.
See you, buddy.
See you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
All
weeks.
right.
Bye. Morgan Shepherd.
Yeah, Mr. Morgan, number 89.
Yep, number 89. Carrying the cross.
Carries the cross on her.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
You guys know a racer there. He's my cousin. Used to be Billy Mayo.
Yeah.
He's my cousin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we know Billy good. He's not raced in a few years.
No,
so.
he's kind of retired, I think. But he used to race there a lot, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he used to race a lot.
Is it modular?
I just going to try to get one of them T-shirts. I'm gonna steal one of them. No, I'm just kidding. No, old Billy's a good old boy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we know Billy. We was good friends with Billy at the track and off the track. So he's a good guy. Billy is.
I think he's working down there. See, my cousin owns that A&K cab.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's still down there.
It wouldn't even go over my head.
Yeah.
Them right there are some good looking shirts.
Yeah,
guys.
I think John's going to give away a couple shirts of his. I don't, that and down on the end, not on the end, but right here owes me a shirt. Do you not
I
remember
need a
the last
double
time?
X.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, we brought an extra large and a large. We figured that'd be the.
You'll get one.
I'll tell you what.
We need double X.
I'll go out there.
Yeah, double X wouldn't go, XL wouldn't go around my waist.
Yeah.
Boy, it's a sharp shirt, John.
Oh, that is nice.
My goodness.
I'm gonna go out there and call him.
I don't care.
No.
But it's nice.
That's
That's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice shirt.
It's blue. Let's see what it says here. Tell me, I might be able to read it better on the front.
Now, what you're going to have to do, in the end, you got to fold it back up and put it in that bag.
Well, I can just go by the creases.
Okay.
You know, that's all you got to do, go by the creases.
Hey, when you give it away, you didn't tell them. Just don't tell them it's in a bag.
Well, when they get it, I'll just tell them I wore it first.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, call us at 614-5553. Ask these three gentlemen a question, and here's the phones ringing. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Go ahead, caller. You live on Whoop on Wheels.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. What about it?
I just want to say a big shout out to old John Holmby on some of his wins here lately.
Well, there you go. Here he is.
Well, thank you. I think I know who this is. Who is this?
Who you think it is?
Mark Pullen.
Marcus? Oh, brother. I know that dude.
How you doing, Mark? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. We've definitely had some ups, and then we've had a few downs too. But we got it going good sometimes.
I know I seen you. I seen your results. You're doing good. And by the way, I still got that old driving suit you gave me about 2008.
What color is it?
That old blue half-inch deal.
I blamed everybody for stealing that thing.
You want it back, don't you?
Oh, it was stolen.
Hey, okay, we found the thief.
I forgot it. I forgot you had it. I actually seen parked beside a guy.
Old Mark done give himself up now.
Yeah.
I parked beside Craig Powell not long ago, and he had a blue one just like it, and I blamed him for having it.
I got it right here in my duffel bag. And by the way, I have to double it up about 2 or 3 times to fit my little skinny rear.
Right. Well, it keep you safe anyway.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't on mine.
Hey, is your brother listening to the show tonight?
Who?
Your brother?
I have no earthly idea.
Uncle Jeff?
I don't know if he is or not, to be honest with you.
Well, I told him today that these guys are going to be here. And John, he wanted me to tell John hello.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jeff in a while.
I listen a little bit more than he does.
I'll say you do. You listen all the time, don't you?
Yeah, I try to.
Well, I tell you, they got some pretty shirts here.
Yeah, they got some beautiful shirts down here.
I think old John's supposed to autograph me one, isn't he?
Well, I didn't hear nothing about that.
No, that's extra cost. We're trying to raise money.
Oh, raise money.
Yeah, we're raising money.
Oh, I ain't got none of that.
Mr. Holman needs money for his car.
Yeah, sponsor money.
Sponsor money.
Sponsor money. Then if you give enough money, we can get 4 signatures on it. Then we can put more money towards it.
Well, let me see what I can do, and I might be able to get him something.
Well, if you ain't got much, just talk As long as you talk to the right people, just get us a good one.
Well, he needs to go to his brother Jeff. He's the one that's got the money.
Right.
That little brother got the money. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I just look good.
Oh, my God. It's always one that looks good and doesn't got the money.
That's true.
And Mark, I thought you're actor now. You should have all kinds of money.
Oh, I wish so. I wish so.
Hey, you still doing glass?
Yes.
I didn't know. He fixed my truck one time. Mirror.
No, that's a work in progress. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just like racing. You got to take one step at a time, but you got to take that first step before you take the second one.
Yeah, I got a vehicle, got a crack in the windshield, and I can't get it fixed. So.
Oh, as far as windshields, I do not do windshields. That's out of my league.
Yeah, they call somebody to fix it, but they never get it fixed. So I hope it just falls out in my lap.
A+ glass in Chattanooga.
But if they get to it now, they wouldn't have to put a whole windshield in. It's just got a star in it now.
Now, as far as glass replacement, I'd say A+ glass in Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're on 58 Highway out there.
Right.
But that's what I go for.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right then. You got any other questions you want to ask the guys?
No, that'd be about it.
Mark,
right.
We appreciate you, buddy.
See you, Mark.
Y'all have a good evening.
All right,
Okay.
you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. That's Mark Pullen.
Mark Pullen.
You can't beat him.
Yeah.
Or his brother.
Me. He knows me, but I don't think he'll know me unless he sees me.
Yeah. Phone number 614-5553 at 7:30, though. Cruz Skinner's supposed to be calling in here out of Alabama.
Yep.
I don't know why he's not called. Maybe I should text his dad again.
Not text him. Yeah, text. Now, on your car, what number is your car?
This year it's J.O.
J.O.
Small J. Big
So
O.
the J stands for
John.
John.
And O for Ombi, I guess.
Okay.
We just kind of. I've drove for people for years, and I had my own car at one time, tried to do it, and I put a J.O. on it, and then we kind of tossed numbers around this year, and kind of just went back to it and said, hey, something was mentioned about me having a car with J.O. on it, and Sam Dearman, Glenn Dearman, the one that's got me a car and got me the stuff to race with this year, so that sounds like, it's kind of got your initials, and everybody seemed to like it, so we put it on.
No, okay. Now, what I have seen, some of them, it's got
got the phone.
Okay. Go ahead, caller. You live on Whoop.
I was just calling in to say hello to my big little brother there,
Okay, which one?
John.
Oh, John's getting the calls tonight, and that's what we like.
Yeah.
Jimmy, step up to the plate now.
Oh, I'm just a spectator.
No, you're not.
Is this my sister?
This is your sister, your biggest fan.
I need you to ask Jimmy a question. He ain't said nothing.
I know it.
I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding.
What can we expect from you this year?
Yeah, Jimmy, what can we expect from you? Yeah, pull that mic up to you so we can modulate.
I've done told her what I'm going to try to do.
What do you mean? What can you expect from me?
Well, can we see you on the pole this year and under the checkered flag, or?
I hope so. That's the goal, is to do that. Well, it hadn't happened yet, but sooner or later, surely it'll happen.
The season's just getting good and started,
Right.
so you got plenty of time.
We got to get down there, Big D.
Yeah, we got to go down there.
I'm feeling that dirt track racing coming in my blood again.
Yep.
Get it in your blood, you'll be there ever.
Well, I used to go all the
You'll
time
be wanting them to race during the week.
Well, that's what we can do.
When it's in your blood, it don't never leave.
Oh, it never did. I just
We'll
faded
get the-
away, I guess. I don't know what
We
happened.
get the dust in our teeth and our eyeballs and the dirt.
Yeah, we've been in it all of our lives. We don't know no different.
That's good. We need to support this dirt track down here for sure.
Absolutely, we do. Well, I just wanted to call in and say hello to you guys, and hello to my brother-in-law sitting over there with you, Chad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chad's being quiet, but He's doing it.
Ask Chad a question.
Well, Chad, what can we expect out of you this year?
Not much.
Not much. That's about par, isn't it?
No use in changing the way it's expected.
That's right. That's right.
I think the guy got a little bit mic shy over here.
Who has?
They're mic shy.
Oh, they're Mike. So, well, they need to get over that.
Yeah, it don't bother me and Big G and Bullet. We talk on the phone, on the mic all night long.
We'll
I
rattle
guess,
all
you know.
night long.
It never make a bit of sense, but we'll talk.
It's just like talking on the telephone. You don't know who you talk to on the other end. You just talk.
That's it. That's
Now,
it.
TV is a little different, though.
We're too ugly to be on TV. That's why we're on the radio. We got the perfect face for radio.
All right. Well, I appreciate you all, and good luck to all of y'all.
All right. Thanks for the call.
All right.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Well,
okay. You get a hold of anybody ever fast, Eddie?
I left a text and the phone's ringing.
Ringing now?
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah, for some reason it ain't flashing.
I hung up. I didn't see it. I heard that out there ring, but I didn't see the flash.
I didn't either. I tell you what, let's play these sponsors here and come back here. Remember that thing when we come back.
Right here we got a call.
Oh.
Go ahead, caller. You live on WOOP On Wheels.
I want to add John on the question, and I want Chad to answer it.
Okay.
Chad, you're going to have to answer this question.
Yeah, if I can pull that mic up to his mouth.
I know it. I can't get them to pull that mic. They're a little gun shy. Oh, but John.
They're mic shy. I'm going to have to turn it all the way up.
Go ahead.
John, is you going to be down there Saturday night at the racetrack racing your car down there with Chad?
No, we won't be at Cleveland. I don't think Cleveland's racing this weekend.
Well, that's not a Christian attitude.
I think, Boyd's is supposed to run Friday night, the big Lucas Oil race, and they're running a bigger crate race. We may go down there, but if it don't rain it out, and then maybe the Smoky Mountain Saturday.
Well, this is your daddy, boy.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
This is Chad's. Both of y'all should know who this is.
Well, I can't tell.
Is that Bob Gill?
Is that Bob Gill?
He knows. Fats 44 knows how to.
changed-
I call him Fats.
He changed his voice and act like something retarded.
Oh,
I did. He blowed my mind.
He did mine too.
Oh, did you?
My God. I said, boy, John's daddy sounds funny.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
You're retarded. You know that, Bob?
Chad's the one that figured it out.
who did?
Chad did.
Chad, well, he ought to.
I couldn't tell it.
No, I was just aggravated. You know, I was feeling that. I was taking that time. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
He changed that voice.
We supposed
Boys is going to run this weekend, John.
Yeah, they're supposed to race Friday. They're running that big Lucas Oil race down there, 10,000 win.
Oh, you going down, aren't you?
If we go, we've just got a crate motor in now, so we've got a big motor. We talked about putting it in and running it, but we've got a double header next weekend up at I-75, the Neesmith Series, for a crate motor, so
yeah.
I hated to ask them boys to put all that dry sump and all that motor back on just to take it back out and put this motor back in, so we're just going to leave it like it is.
Yeah. Well, Chad, you got everything lined up down there, buddy, down at the racetrack? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, which one?
Are you running both of them?
Yeah, right now I'm doing both of them, boys and Cleveland.
Bless your heart, son. You got your hands full.
Right.
But, well, all right. If there's any way I can help you spread a little dirt around, like, holler at me. I can run a grader, and I'll help you any way I can, buddy. You know that.
All right, stop by. You know where I'm at.
Okay, I'll talk to you. John, Eddie was going to give you my number. I need to talk to you after you go off the air tonight.
All right.
And just give me a call. Eddie's got my number there, and give me a call whenever y'all go off, okay?
I'll do it. See you, Bob.
Boys, I think a lot of both of y'all. I don't know that other fellow that's in there with you, but he's probably one of my kids, too.
Right.
Yeah, he's in Elliott.
Yeah.
I believe these boys kin to this Elliott's running the board tonight. Girl.
Probably is.
Big G.
You don't reckon?
Well, they probably are. They just don't want to claim me.
Well, you know, they might be a little branched in there. You can't never tell.
Well, say I'm on the poor side.
All right, guys, I'll get off here.
All right, Bob.
See y'all later. Bye.
All right.
John, and what's the other boy's name?
Jimmy Elliott.
Yeah. All right. We'll see y'all.
I see you, Bob.
See you, Bob.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bob Gill. Can't beat him, can you?
No, I like old Bobby.
Another phone call. Go ahead, caller. You live on Whoop on Wheels.
This is John's mama.
Go ahead there, John's mama.
Hey, Mama.
Hi. I just wanted to call and tell you how proud I am of you and how much I love
Well, thank you, Mama. I love you, too.
you.
All right.
I'm
All right.
going to go and let somebody else call.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Big G, hit the button. Let's go to commercial here.
All right, we're going
I got to
go.
get these earphones off my ears a minute.
To be sponsored by the Gondolier, for all your Italian and Greek specialties, as well as the best pizza in town. Gondolier locations are at Ocoee, 1603 Highway 64, Benton, Tennessee. That phone number, 338-7299. Stop in and see the fine folks at the Ocoee Gondolier. And if you're in the Cleveland area, they're located at 3300 Keith Street, 472-4998. All items at Gondolier can be fixed for you to take home. Proud sponsors of Whoop on Wheels and the Gondolier. For all your pet grooming needs, see the staff at Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Happy Tails, located at 2251 North Ocoee Street. Business hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 5:30. For your appointment, call 339-5777. A full-service professional groomer. Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Come shaggy, leave happy. When you're in the mood for frozen yogurt, come to Cleveland's Original, Perkins, 3506 Keith Street Northwest, located in the same plaza as Gondolier. Perkins Yogurt. Come see Roger Turpin at Perkins, 476-1668. Perkins Yogurt. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Hey kids, with Pizza Hut's $5 flavor menu, we get any 2 or more of our favorites for just $5 each.
So like medium one-topping pizzas for $5?
Yes.
What about 2 pizzas and Wing Street wings?
Yes.
2 pizzas, wings, breadsticks, and a cookie?
Yes.
Okay, no pizzas, 12 Hershey's cookies, still $5 each?
Yes.
Can I join the circus?
Yes. What? No. Just eat your pizza.
Feels good to say yes to your Pizza Hut favorites for just $5 each. The $5 flavor menu, only at Pizza Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charge for extra cheese toppings and pan crust. Hershey's trademark used under license.
When Fast Eddie and Big G want to take in a little dirt track racing, it's a good bet they're going to stop in at Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. Quick Burger, Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 6. Call-in orders are always welcome. That phone number is 472-0463. Stop in and see Ramel Dafford and her crew, Brenda, Rob, Ryan, Ashley, Dawn, and Betty, for the best burger in town. An extensive menu, plate specials, chicken sandwiches, and the best hot dog as well. Check in with Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. When Big G and Fast Eddie need to make a pit stop for lunch, they head to Quiznos. Stop in and see Roger Patel and his crew at Quiznos Sub, 2151 Keith Street. Phone number 473-7976. For all your box lunches and catering needs, stop in and see the folks at Quiznos Sub. Quiznos. Toasty. When the Whoop on Wheels crew gets back from a long weekend spent in the infield in Talladega, their first stop in town is Surf's Up Car Wash. Surf's Up, 2575 Guthrie Street Northwest, located next to Cleveland Utilities, 790-5793. Surf's Up Car Wash, voted Cleveland's best 3 years in a row. Stop by and see Mike Royval and his gang at Surf's Up.
The new Hardee's Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger. It's not for everyone. If you flinch when sizzling fire-roasted fajita veggies pass your table, it's not for you. It's not for you if the heat of pepper jack cheese once gave your mouth a boo-boo. But if fire-roasted peppers and onions and bacon on Black Angus beef makes you want to take a massive bite while straddling the Texas-Mexico border, it's for you. Introducing the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger at Hardee's for a limited time at participating restaurants.
Hey everybody, it's Wolfman Jack. And hey, sit down there in that chair right there. Turn the radio up. I don't care if you're in your car or where you are. Be careful, don't get no speeding tickets. Because you know what time it is? It's time for Whoop on Wheels with Fast Eddie and Big G. Right here on Whoop FM 99.9 and WhoopFM.com out there in the World Wide Web. Everybody's watching. Be careful, y'all. Come on, strap your babies in the car and hang on, because it's Fast Eddie and Big G right here with all your racing news right here on Whoop FM.
And now, back to Whoop on Wheels. Whoop on Wheels. Call 614-5553 to be a part of the show. Only on Whoop Island. Whoop, whoop. Radio 99.
That's a good intro there, back into the thing there. All right, you want to do this, Big G, or me? I don't care.
Okay, what we got some shirts we're going to give away. Now, nobody called yet. Let me explain to you. We got extra large right now here. If you call in and win the shirt, you got to come down tonight and pick it up. You cannot pick it up tomorrow. It's got to be picked up tonight.
And these shirts are John Owenby shirts, and they're very beautiful.
They're beautiful shirts. I'd take this shirt off and wear it one now if I had one that fit me.
Well, we wouldn't have to give them away if they'd fit us.
No, we wouldn't.
We'd wear them ourselves.
Yeah, but
that's right. Glenda, if you're listening, they're wanting 2 XXL up here.
Yeah. Call in, Glenda.
and an extra large, Glenda.
An
extra large, okay.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, call in and let us know what you got.
Need 3 for the showman.
There
here.
we go. Go ahead, Carter. You live on Whoop on Wheels.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Turn your radio down a little bit. Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Jeff Pullen.
Jeff Pullen.
There you go, Jeff. Go ahead.
Hey, you got John Longby there with you tonight?
Well, he's sitting right next to me.
Sitting right here.
Oh, you sitting next to Fast Eddie, huh?
Yeah, well.
We're close.
Close.
What's going on?
What are you doing, Big John?
Oh, nothing. Just hanging out.
You got Chad Elliott there tonight, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy, too.
Here.
Jimmy?
Yeah. Hey, we're giving away shirts tonight.
Giving away shirts?
Yeah. Oh, boy, these are beautiful shirts.
They're John Owenby shirts.
God.
I want one of
I
them.
I got to have a XX. I can't put my right arm in that.
Well, I couldn't even get that over my head.
Oh, it's beautiful, though.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Beautiful blue shirt. You still there, Jeff?
Yeah, I think I'm cutting in and out. My phone's not getting good service here.
Oh, you must be on the south end of town.
I'm way out here in Meigs County.
Well, yeah, that's
He's out there in Birchwood, ain't you?
Yes.
Over there with Fats 44, Bob Gill.
You know, since you're over there in Birchwood, you know any Myers over there that drag races or races at all?
Yeah, I've heard of some Myers that don't live over this way. I don't know them personally.
Yeah, there's a Matt, and I can't think of his brother's name. I think his brother's one that does most of the racing.
Yeah, I haven't, like I say, I don't know them personally, but I have heard of them.
Okay. Well, I know that they talk about, too, they used to do, I think, some dirt racing, too, and I want to ask John if he knows them.
Yeah, I know it. Well, I got some guys that live over here near me that do that. The Lawson boys, Shane and Chaz and Gage, and used to have Keith Jones. He used to race too over there.
Right.
Well, now, wasn't he one of the callers?
Jeff's calling.
So he wins a shirt.
He wins the shirt if he wants to come and get it.
Which size you want, Jeff? But you got to come get it. Watch him say, you can send it by Fast Eddie.
Yeah, you can send it by Fast.
See, I'll work with him.
Okay.
Well, what size you wear, Jeff?
2X.
He can't wear it.
We ain't got no 2X, brother.
You ain't got a 2X?
No.
We got an extra large and a large.
Well, get an extra large. I'll just have to lose some weight.
Well, John wants his shirts worn now.
He wants it.
It might look like a muscle shirt on me, but I'll wear it.
Will it come up about halfway on your belly? Look like you're walking on a beach?
Yep.
It look like if I wore it, look like a beach whale.
Are they running boys this weekend?
Yeah, we're doing that Lucas Oil 10,000 win.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he heard you or not.
Yeah, I think.
I heard Chad there.
Oh, did
John, are you running it this weekend?
Yeah, we're probably going to run, but we had a crate motor in, so we're just going to leave it because we got to run a double header next weekend at Neesmith race at I-75, so we're just going to, I think Boyd's is running a 1,500, ain't they, 1,500 crate, and then they're running for 2,500 at Smoky Mountain Saturday, so we'll probably go up there too.
Alrighty. Well, we may have to try to make it down there to see you.
Yeah, come and see me and holler at me. I ain't seen you in a while.
It's been a while. I talked to your mother the other day and your sister at ball field the other day. My little granddaughter, she was playing, and I run into them at the ball field.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she told me you'd been doing pretty good, and I told her, I said, well, I hadn't got a chance to come and see you any, but we're going to have to make that change.
Right, yeah, just holler at me and go with us sometimes. We've been going here and there. We've done Swainsboro this year, and Talladega, and Winchester, and North Georgia, and up above Knoxville, Seymour. We've been going around here and there.
All right, so what do you need? You need some more pit crew guys? Is that what you need?
Oh, you can't never have enough pit crew.
All right.
Now, I tell you what, it's hard. I got Sean Trullo. He's been going to the shop and working on the car. Without him, I don't think we'd be racing about once every 2 months, I guess. He's been going down there working on the car every day, and me and Ariana bought another house, trying to sell ours and trying to fix this new house up. It's hard to find time to get down there and work on it like I need to.
Yeah, it takes a lot to run them cars.
Yeah, Sean and Hayden goes to school, but he's been going down there with him all he can, so they've been trying to keep it going.
Yeah, Jimmy run the same class you running this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running crate.
Okay.
Yeah, come holler at us sometime. Go with us.
We look forward to coming down and seeing you guys, and good luck, and I'll talk to you later.
All right,
All right, Jeff.
All right, thank you.
See you, bud.
Bye.
All right. That's good old buddy Jeff right there, Jeff Pullen. He needed that double X, so. Yeah, well.
She may show up.
Oh, she does. That's mine.
I'm hearing that phone out there ring.
Well, that's part of this.
Yeah, but when I hit the button, there ain't nothing coming up.
Now.
There it is. Go ahead, caller. You live on Whoop on Wheels?
I have a question for Jimmy.
Go ahead.
Jimmy?
Yes.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm just wondering if you being in the Longhorn this year, if you feel that's going to be better for you.
I think it'll be better once we get everything figured out. It's a lot different than what my other stuff was, and a lot of different driving-wise. So, I mean, once we get everything, know what to do here and there, I think it's going to be good.
Oh, good deal. So you're going to have that checker flag a lot then this year, right?
I hope so.
Okay. Good deal. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, then. She must have known you real well. Go ahead, caller. You live on Whoop on Wheels?
Okay.
Okay.
You want to wait this minute?
Do what now?
Can you do that right now?
Yeah, you're live right now.
Oh, okay. Well, this is his niece. Is that right, Mama? His niece? Okay, his niece is little niece Mason. Okay, and, I have a question. His, number is J-O this time, right?
Yes.
It is, okay.
Is this Macy?
Yep.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, go ahead.
Okay. You didn't actually pick a number this time, did you?
For what, the race car?
Yep.
Huh?
Mhm.
Well, what do you mean? I'm lost. I didn't pick the number?
Yes. Did you pick it?
Well, we just all kind of picked it, I guess.
Okay. You did good.
Well, thank you, honey.
Yeah. I love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
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 Hey, Big G, let me have that phone. We need to go to a break right
All right,
quick.
go ahead.
If you don't care.
All right, let me go ahead. I'll play a commercial or two, and that'd be what we'll do.
All right.
Proud to be sponsored by the Gondolier, for all your Italian and Greek specialties, as well as the best pizza in town. Gondolier locations are at Ocoee, 1603 Highway 64, Benton, Tennessee. That phone number, 338-7299. Stop in and see the fine folks at the Ocoee Gondolier. And if you're in the Cleveland area, they're located at 3300 Keith Street, 472-4998. All items at Gondolier can be fixed for you to take home. Proud sponsors of Whoop on Wheels and the Gondolier. For all your pet grooming needs, see the staff at Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Happy Tails, located at 2251 North Ocoee Street. Business hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 5:30. For your appointment, call 339-5777. A full-service professional groomer. Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Come shaggy, leave happy. When you're in the mood for frozen yogurt, come to Cleveland's Original, Perkins, 3506 Keith Street Northwest, located in the same plaza as Gondolier. Perkins Yogurt. Come see Roger Turpin at Perkins, 476-1668. Perkins Yogurt. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Hey kids, with Pizza Hut's $5 flavor menu, we get any 2 or more of our favorites for just $5 each.
So like medium one-topping pizzas for $5?
Yes.
What about 2 pizzas and wing street wing?
Yes.
2 pizzas, wings, breadsticks, and a cookie?
Yes.
Okay, no pizzas, 12 Hershey's cookies, still $5 each?
Yes.
Can I join the circus?
Yes. What? No, just eat your pizza.
Feels good to say yes to your Pizza Hut favorites for just $5 each. The $5 flavor menu, only at Pizza Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charge for extra cheese, toppings, and pan crust. Hershey's trademark used under license.
When Fast Eddie and Big G want to take in a little dirt track racing, it's a good bet they're going to stop in at Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. Quick Burger, Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 6. Call-in orders are always welcome. That phone number is 472-0463. Stop in and see Ramel Dafford and her crew, Brenda, Rob, Ryan, Ashley, Dawn, and Betty, for the best burger in town. An extensive menu, plate specials, chicken sandwiches, and the best hot dog as well. Check in with Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. When Big G and Fast Eddie need to make a pit stop for lunch, they head to Quiznos. Stop in and see Roger Patel and his crew at Quiznos Sub, 2151 Keith Street. Phone number 473-7976. For all your box lunches and catering needs, stop in and see the folks at Quiznos Sub. Quiznos. Toasty. When the Whoop on Wheels crew gets back from a long weekend spent in the infield in Talladega, their first stop in town is Surf's Up Car Wash. Surf's Up, 2575 Guthrie Street Northwest, located next to Cleveland Utilities, 790-5793. Surf's Up Car Wash, voted Cleveland's best 3 years in a row. Stop by and see Mike Royval and his gang at Surf's Up.
The new Hardee's Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger. It's not for everyone. If you flinch when sizzling fire-roasted fajita veggies pass your table, it's not for you. It's not for you if the heat of pepper jack cheese once gave your mouth a boo-boo. But if fire-roasted peppers and onions and bacon on Black Angus beef makes you want to take a massive bite while straddling the Texas-Mexico border, it's for you. Introducing the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger at Hardee's for a limited time at participating restaurants.
Hey everybody, it's Wolfman Jack. And hey, sit down there in that chair right there. Turn the radio up. I don't care if you're in your car or where you are. Be careful, don't get no speeding tickets. Because you know what time it is? It's time for Whoop on Wheels with Fast Eddie and Big G. Right here on Whoop FM 99.9 and WhoopFM.com out there in the World Wide Web. Everybody's watching. Be careful, y'all. Come on, strap your babies in the car and hang on, because it's Fast Eddie and Big G G right here with all your racing news right here on Whoop FM.
See, yeah, we're on the air. We got Cruz Skinner on the line here. Hey, Cruz, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. I got Chad Elliott and Jimmy Elliott and John Owenby in the house, but John's not right here. He had to see a man about something there, but he'll be right back. And Bullet is in here, along with Big G.
Yep, and you was talking to me a while ago.
You was talking to both of us.
Yeah.
We don't get
confused.
Cruz, where did you race the last time? Didn't you race at Cleveland Speedway here the other day?
Oh, yes, sir. This past weekend, Friday night, I was at Boyd Speedway. We ran crate lay models. Then this past Saturday night, we raced at Cleveland Speedway, and we raced crates and supers.
All right. I need these guys to chime in here with you a little bit, and I'm just I don't know a whole lot about dirt racing, but I'm going to get to, so we can start doing this more often, because, man, the phones have been lit up around this place tonight. Big time. Yeah. I got John in here right now. John likes to talk, and he's good. So say hello to John, Chad, and Jimmy in here. It's Cruz Skinner.
Cruz Skinner. Oh, hey, Cruz.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, can't complain.
Yeah, we've raced a lot. I've never really actually just met Cruz, but I know of him. We raced a lot of different tracks, but a lot of times once you get to the track, it's a hectic, busy, and anxiety and nerves. We just don't race a lot of times, don't get to meet each other, but we need to meet up next time we're at the same track.
Oh, yes, sir, definitely. And I completely understand what you're talking about, how hectic it can be at the track, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Just running back and forth, trying to figure out what you're going to do, what track's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Cruz, how long you been racing, Cruz?
I actually started racing when I was 5 years old in go-karts, and I ran go-karts for 5 years. Then when I was 10, I moved up into a front-wheel drive car and raced those for 2 years. Then when I was 12, I moved up into a dirt late model, and this will be my third season in a dirt late model.
Well, I've noticed, following you a little bit, that you do a lot of racing at Boyd's and some at Cleveland Speedway up this way.
Yes, sir. I mean, you know, we just try to travel around a good bit. And, you know, it's still early in the season. Not all the tracks are up and running yet, so you know, we're just traveling out wherever we can, getting as much experience as we can.
Well, somebody told me you was the champion in Talladega at that track.
Well, this past year we won the track points at Talladega Short Track in the crate late models. So, you know, we had a real good season, and you know, just very fortunate last year not to have any bad wrecks or injuries or anything like that.
Yeah. Chime in, boys. Got anything you want to ask? Yeah, Cruz, you got anything that you want to ask these guys on dirt racing?
Not at the second, but I will here in a couple minutes, a minute or so.
Yeah, just give you time to think of it, right? Find out what their secret is of winning.
Well, you know, each one could, you know, they could send me a shock or a setup book or something.
A shock or a setup book.
I happen to say, didn't y'all have your old rig for sale?
Yes, sir, we do.
You hadn't sold it yet?
Go
ahead and send it.
Well, I was going to work out a trade. I can use that rig this year, and I'll come down and set your car up for you. I don't know if it'll be any faster, but we're trying to get out and travel, so we're having transportation problems half the time. I remember seeing that on there. I was just messing with you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Bullet. I'm going to ask you, I don't know, it's a silly question. Why do they wet the tracks down before some races? Or
keep the dust down.
Or do they wet the tracks down?
I think I'm saying. Am I right, Chad?
Yeah,
Keep
you
the
wet
dust
the
down?
track all day. Like Saturday, you'll wet it all day, keep the dust down, give it traction.
Was that why they do it for?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it might make them slick or make faster or something.
It makes it faster. The wetter it is, the faster. I had her a little too wet this past weekend. It was really fast this past weekend.
Well, this guy's answered it for you, Cruz. They don't know. Is he still there?
Hey, Cruz, you still there?
Yes, sir.
That sound like you're racing now.
Yeah.
I'm sitting outside of the funeral home right now.
Oh?
Just got the road right here, so it's a little loud.
You coming to Boyd's this weekend?
Oh, yes, sir. As of right now, our plans are Boyd's Friday night, and then we will probably be going to Smoky Mountain Saturday night.
Did you get
About
the
what
tongue
you
on the
said.
trailer fixed?
I'm sorry, sir?
Did you get the trailer fixed? I know your tongue on the trailer broke down there Friday night. Did they get it welded up?
Oh, yes, sir, they did. They got it done before we even ran the feature, so, they did a very good job of fixing it up and fast, because if we wouldn't have gotten it fixed, we probably wouldn't have been at Cleveland Saturday.
Yeah, I was lucky to make it there. That thing was, I don't know how it made it. It was broken half.
Oh, yes, sir, we was very fortunate.
Well, we'll see you up there Friday.
Oh, yes, sir, definitely.
Well, Cruz, so you're going to race 2 races this weekend, right?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And you're hoping to come home with a checker flag.
I'm hoping to come home with 2 of them.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if he's going to catch on or not, John. So you're going to be racing against these guys here?
Yeah, probably. Well, he's got 2 cars. We've got an open motor we just got, like I was saying, but we was going to run the doubleheader, like I was saying, up at I-75 next weekend. So, I hated to ask the crew, the boys, to take a crate out and put all that dry something, that motor back in just to run Friday night and then have to take it back out. So we're just going to leave the crate in, run at Boyd's, and then go to Smoky Mountain. We've been running steelhead a lot, and then we got that open motor. We've not really had much open motors, but we're trying to get used to that a little bit too. And run a lot of crate 525 last year, but we got the crate back in. We're gonna leave it in, not have to go through a bunch of work. We want to get another car later. Hopefully we can get another car where we can have a open motor and one, a crate and other, but we're just kind of building a team this year and trying to get, all the help we can get and see whatever we can get, we get, and just go do the best we can.
Now, John was talking about, and like I said, we hate sounding ignorant on this dirt track stuff. We are, or I am. You're talking about steel motors, steel heads. Explain.
Crate motors.
Crate motor. I mean, explain what you're talking about when you're running the steel heads and crate and all that good stuff there, John.
Well, the crate motor is something they come out with. I don't know. It's been years ago. Chevrolet come out with it. Just it's got seals in it where you're not supposed to be able to tamper with the motor and this that. And then it got to where that they let certain engine builders, if they're certified, rebuild them, but they have to put seals in them with numbers and log them in, and just to kind of keep everybody on the equal, everybody with the same engine. And it was a good thing. It kind of got, everything you try to do that, and it gets out of hand. People cheating, doing this, that. But I mean, that's part of racing. But they're make around 440, 450 horsepower, and to where the open motors are 8 to 850. If you got a good all aluminum, and then the steel motors make around, years ago our steel motors, they'd make around 570, but now they got steel motors are running a lot better. Like the one I've been running made that Phantom built that we've won a couple big races with this year. It's I think it makes 660.
Okay.
So it's now that, and then they've got steel motors that make up closer to 7. They've come a long way with the steel motors, but it just according to what's racing that weekend and what class is paying the money, and then we actually run the steel motor in supers, and but we ran we won a 3,000 at Winchester, but it was a daytime race, kind of got a little slicker, and then we went a few weeks ago to a 4,000 at North Georgia, and it was the Ultimate Series, and then I was kind of worried going down there. I thought it would be kind of like we wouldn't have enough motor, but we got down there and the car was handling really good, and was fortunate enough to win that one. So with the steel motor, so now I just need to get used to this open motor and see if I can. I'm running it in the corner a little too fast. I ain't used to going down the straightaway that fast.
Now, what about you, Crew? Now, do you run them the same motor? Do you run the steel head motor and all that?
For the past 2 years and this year, I've been running the GM 604 crate motor.
Okay.
Like I said, it's put out about 400. Last year, we messed around with some 525 stuff, and the 525 and the crate motors they're really good deals in my eyes. It keeps costs down a little bit, and it makes racing a lot more competitive. You don't have to worry about getting outmotored or anything like that. And this year, this past winter, we got a spoke motor, which puts out close to 650 or 700 horsepower in that range, and we're just now experimenting with that. And I'm getting used to it, and I'm just having a lot of fun with it, being able to move up in class and motor, and run against different people that usually don't run crate. And with the bigger motor, it really helps out with the crate motor, because with the bigger motor, you're going so fast down the straightaways, and you really have to adjust so much more. And once you go back to the smaller motor, it kind of slows everything down in your head. So, that really helps me out a lot, and I'm really enjoying it.
Are you ever going to go to asphalt?
Yes, sir. My ultimate goal is the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, and, to make it there, I'm eventually going to have to make that transition from dirt to asphalt. This year I'm hoping to run a couple asphalt races and do a little bit more next year, and then jump into one of the lower NASCAR ranks and move my way up from there, hopefully.
Well, good luck to you. I hope everything work out for you on it. We'll be looking forward to seeing you get on TV and race with the big boys.
You drive number 11, Cruz?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
I thought you was, but I didn't want to say it. But, wow.
I thought he'd be a little older than that.
I was going to ask Chad this while I've got you on here. Is it there's not an age limit at Cleveland Speedway, right? You can drive.
Now it's 13. With our insurance we swapped this year, it was 12. Now it's 13 with our insurance we have. The youngest they could be.
That make it cheaper? The insurance made it cheaper that way?
The whole insurance regulations changed after this Tony Stewart deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything went up. It cost us about $700 a night for insurance.
Wow. But now that's a night. You have to pay it per night?
Yeah, every race. That's just for the event.
Okay.
Each event costs $700. Then if we have a practice, it's half that at $350.
Good night.
So, in other words, you don't pay insurance like we do every 6 months or something.
Yes, property insurance.
Property insurance, but the
Event insurance, you pay it every Monday morning after you race.
okay.
If it rains it out, you don't have to pay that week. Every week
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there a rule like the Tony Stewart, Kevin Ward deal? If, say, accident happened and John was in it and Jimmy was in it, and John goes after Jimmy. I mean, John goes out on the track and Jimmy comes by.
They get barred for 2 weeks any fighting at the racetrack.
Both.
The one that goes
The aggressor.
The aggressor of the situation.
Oh.
Yeah, most tracks got a rule where they stress it pretty highly. You do not get out of your car on the track, you know. And just for, I mean, for security reasons, I mean, for security, what was I trying to say? Safety reasons, that's what I meant to say, but for safety reasons, because, I mean, you never know when, I mean, a lot of times they throw a caution. Some people's driving over the nose and still wide open for a half a lap, so you don't want to be standing out there when somebody comes by wide open.
Right.
That's right. What do you, Cruz? What's your take on the deal that happened that time? I don't want to harp on that, but do you think that kid should have never got out of his car, out of his sprint car, to retaliate on Tony Stewart?
You know, I mean, that was a really tragic deal, and I really do wish it would have never happened.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's really, in my personal opinion, I'm not trying to change anybody's opinion or go after anybody else or anything like that, but it's my personal opinion. I mean, if something happens on track, don't deal with it on track. You know, if something happens, just walk over to a pit area. Don't try to fight or anything. Just try to talk about it. You know, find out what happened and just try to work it out. You know, in a way like that. I mean, there's no real reason to fight, and most of the time it's not on purpose or anything like that. So like I said, that was a really tragic deal that happened, and you know, I really do wish it never would have happened.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we had that deal in Sprint Cup when the last race we had, when Danica Patrick got, you know, hit by Casey Kane. I don't, you know, that looked like to me a total accident, you know, just a racing deal, you know, and she kind of got mad about it, and she started running back up on the track, you know, and they was already under caution, but you never know, you don't ever know who's going to be in that bottom lane, and as small as she is, she ain't no bigger than a minute.
No, it's kind of
so,
like,
you know,
it's kind of like somebody walking out in the middle of the interstate and getting run over, you know, I mean.
Right.
You're not supposed, you know, you ain't supposed to do it.
See, she was the aggressor on that, but Casey he made sure he was way high.
Yeah.
But you don't never know who might have just come out of the pit, might not have seen her. And, you know. Well, I think she should have had
$20,000.
I think she should have had, you know. Like, I mean, I'm with Crew on, you know, that deal that, you know, after the race is over with, go and talk about it. By that time, you know, cooler heads always prevail.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sometimes a few minutes is a little better, but sometimes it takes some people can get over it in 5 minutes. Some people it takes a week or two, some a month. Everybody's different. It's better to wait till you're in a calmer state to talk about it, I guess.
Well, don't you think you ought to have somebody that, you know, like your crew chief or, you know, Chad or somebody, you know, just come to you and get a hold of you and say, hey, you know, let's talk about this later, you know. And if you're still mad, you know, don't go to the other person's trailer. And
that's probably where Chad comes into the deal at, you know, if he has that problem at Cleveland, right?
Better than law.
Yeah.
So you let the law take care of it more or less?
Why not?
Paid to be there for.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, Cruz, we appreciate you calling in. We don't want to take no more of your time, but thanks a lot, and I'll get you back on the show again.
Oh, yes, sir. I appreciate it, and I just want to thank y'all for letting me in and talking with y'all, and I really enjoyed it.
I'll let these other guys, John or Jimmy or Chad, talk to you.
Yeah, see, Cruz, it was good talking with you. Next time we're at the track, I'll try to make it a point to come over and we'll meet personally. And if you ever need anything, just let me know.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. And if you ever need anything, just let any of us know, and we'll try to help you out the best we can.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
We'll see you down there Friday. If it rains, don't rain us out.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
Have a good one.
All right. Talk to you later, Cruz.
All right.
All right. I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. we got 3 shirts to give away. That one's for Jeff. I'll take it to work and give it to him tomorrow. That one. We got 3, and we only have 40 minutes left of the show. So, yeah, we need callers to call so we can give them away. We got an extra large and a large with Jimmy Elliott, the number 39, very nice looking shirts, and then we got only one left of John Owenby, a large. Fold that up, Big G, so Jeff will be proud.
Whoever wins the shirts also gets ticket, 2 tickets for the next show, April the 9th.
You can't beat that.
You know Jeff's listening.
To both tracks, boys and Cleveland.
Did you hear me? I guarantee Jeff's listening. So he's part of that, right? I mean,
anybody that wins the shirt will get 2 tickets to Boyd's, 2 tickets to Cleveland.
wow.
Okay.
Now, you talk about it. I
That's
tell you,
a
these
deal.
guys are giving you some good stuff here.
Yeah. And we got 40 minutes left. Got another extra large. 2
tickets to Boyd's, 2 tickets to Cleveland Speedway.
Yeah, and we got 2 large shirts left. And
I'll call my compadre right now and tell him.
Hurry and call, Mama.
Somebody call and let's give these away.
That's not pit passes. That's for the grandstands.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll tell him that.
And any of the church youth groups out there that's listening, get in contact with me, and I'll give them some tickets to bring the youth groups to the track anytime they get ready.
It's a good deal.
And us 3 here.
Yeah.
We can do. We can tell them at the gate, can't we, Chad, on us?
Just get in contact with me. You got my number if they need my number, and I'll have your name on the list whenever you get ready.
I'll holler at you before.
There we go.
Yeah.
Come on,
Let's
call.
do it.
Go ahead, Carter. You live on Whoop on Wheels.
Hey, my name's Logan, and I want Logan Brogdon, and I want the John Owenby shirt.
All right, you gonna come down and get it tonight? You got to get it tonight.
All right. Jimmy.
Do what now?
All right, I'll be there.
Okay. We'll be waiting on you.
What's his name? You need to find
Logan
out what the name
Brogdon.
Okay, what's your name again?
Anybody come in here?
Logan?
That's his nephew.
Oh,
Logan Brogdon.
okay, sorry.
Okay then, Logan. We got you down here. All right, thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, we got a winner. We got Logan. He'll probably need the large. It'll probably swallow him whole, won't it?
Yeah, I don't know what all Glenda's got left. We can ask her, but I guess if someone gets a size they don't like and she's got it, I guess if they just leave it in the bag, she'd be more than glad to trade it.
There's another phone call. I'll make sure Jeff gets
Go ahead,
it.
call.
He'll make
You
sure
live
he gets it.
on Whoop on Wheels.
It's Emma Barrera, my name.
Who?
Emma Barrera.
Emma?
Yeah.
Okay.
What size?
What size you need?
Large Jimmy. Large Jimmy.
Large Jimmy. That's all we got left. Is Jimmy's.
That's all we got. We got a large left of Jimmy, and we got an extra large left of Jimmy.
He wants the large.
So-
Emmy wants the large.
And we got the large, so you need to come and get it.
Okay. Okay.
Come tonight.
Come tonight.
We're on our way.
All
Whoop
right.
Studio.
All right, then. Thank you.
We have one more Jimmy left. Go ahead.
All right. We got one more extra large of Jimmy Elliott's shirt left.
Now they're getting tickets too.
Yeah, you're also that's already won is getting tickets too. So they're grandstand tickets, correct? Okay. And we got one more extra large left. And you said that's for Boyd and Cleveland? Okay, 2 for each places. You get 2 tickets for each place. So we got one more shirt. It's extra large, and whoever calls get it gets the same package. You get 2 tickets for each place. So we got one more caller left for a Jimmy Elliott t-shirt. It's a pretty shirt too.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Yep.
I want one of each, double X. One of Jimmy's, one of John.
Yeah. And one of
For
Chad.
me. Yeah, one of Chad's. I guarantee he's got one.
Glenda's probably listening. You might ought to start sweet talking.
Glenda, if you're listening, I need John OMB. I need 2 double X's for me and my co-host and 1 extra large for my co-host.
Linda, this is Robert Goins. I work with Matthews Poo Company now. You owe me a shirt.
That's right. Linda. That's Glenda, ain't it?
Yes, Glenda.
All right. I found a winner for Jimmy's double extra large.
The extra large? Okay.
Right here. Robert Goins.
Robert
Give
Goins.
it to him. Give it to him. Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you
go
go.
ahead.
All right. The shirts are gone. The tickets are gone.
I
so
settled that.
that right there, it's over.
How's that?
And
Take
so
care of you. I told you.
These people always take care of you.
so that was
That's a nice
good,
shirt.
fast, and that's the way we like to do business, there, guys. And we got two here that are coming to get, and like we said, we're going to announce it again. You get 2 tickets for Cleveland and 2 tickets for Boyd.
I want to tell these guys right here, right now, this has been wonderful. This has been a good deal here. Chad, we need to do this more often. I'm serious. And it,
We'll get some different drivers in here too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would help. It'll help your speedway down there. I think so, and Boyd's.
Yeah.
I doubt if we could get anybody to travel from Chattanooga up here to do that. Be on the show.
We'll get together during the week here and see if we can gather some more up.
I'd love it. I'd love it. Right now is not a good time with NASCAR trying to get people. That's why I'm in one of these modes. That's why I went down to Speedway to see if I could find Chad that day, and I found him.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him. He
I
said,
thought I
yeah.
had Chad's number.
He
He
said
probably
I-
changed it
He
by
said
then.
it'd help. He said he could get John down here and Jimmy.
Yeah,
and
that-
yourself.
Yeah, I would think they would come Chattanooga, Knoxville. I mean,
I'm willing here on Whoop on the racing show to help Cleveland Speedway. I mean, and really help promote you guys.
yeah, that's good.
And that's good.
Yes.
Word of mouth is better than not.
Yeah, next time we'll do something. Maybe give a ride for the 2-seater or something. Once I get
Yeah,
back
you
on.
can change it around, Chad, all the time.
It's whatever you want to do.
It's whatever you want to do. It's not what I want to do. I'm
just
working
not
for
ready
you.
yet, but the
on
car's
that.
not ready yet. I got some stuff to do to it, and once we do, we'll start doing something like that.
That'd be good.
Each driver, they want to take them a ride in it.
Yeah. Be good.
Yeah, it'd be real great.
I feel like I know Chad. We was talking out there a while ago, and we both know the same people almost. I feel like I know both you guys, and I just met you.
Now, John looks familiar to me. I don't know. I've seen him somewhere. I might have put him in jail when I was a cop. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You probably
John.
seen him on the track.
Probably have.
Turn the track up.
John knows I was kidding.
I've
with
never
him.
been in jail.
Might have been somebody that
Okay.
looked like you, John. No, I'm just kidding you there, buddy. But, no, I've seen you somewhere. It might have been around the track or something. We used to go down there years ago when Justin Winters was racing.
Well, he is now, ain't he? Starting
Is
back.
he starting back?
Yeah, he's got a car now. He's I don't know how long ago it was he raced.
Was you down there to watch him race, or down there to take him to jail?
I couldn't get him out of the car. He's going too fast.
Phone. We didn't give out the shirts. Shirts are gone for this week.
Go ahead, caller. You live on Whoop.
Hey, it's Justin. I just heard my name get called.
It's just the winners.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin. What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Taking the motor out. I need the motor for this weekend.
Well, you need to talk to some of these boys up here.
Well, Jimmy's supposed to be calling me here in a minute.
What happened to it?
Yeah, it got repoed. Yeah. Yeah, big one started helping me and got repoed.
Oh no. Well, we're talking private.
Hey, when you gonna come on the
say
show, Justin?
Well, that's why I called. I was wondering why the J39 got there and the JO got there, but the J1 didn't even get to come.
Well, you need to come on down.
Well,
and
now, I've
make-
tried to get J1 down here many a time.
Yeah.
Right. We'll get on there just anytime.
Well,
He probably don't even know who he's talking to on this end.
he better know.
Who you are, buddy?
Oh, okay.
Do you know who this is?
I know who it is.
I say he knows.
I wouldn't think you would know who I
Hey,
was.
I'm wanting to start promoting Cleveland Speedway and Chad and all you guys. That's why I'm doing this. And man, he's been good. He give out a good package tonight. These drivers give out a shirt and tickets to Boyd's and Cleveland Speedway grandstand. But hey, it's free, no matter where it's at.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm in the process of getting some shirts. So whenever I come on, I have to get me some shirts up there to give away.
That's right.
You
Good
need
luck
to
if
bring.
you're getting them from Sean.
Yeah. Sean was the only reason I won. It wasn't because of John.
I'm talking about the shirts. If you're getting them from Sean Mooningham, I hope you got to.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be waiting a while. He owes me 500.
You better
shirts.
get signed up. Your racing program's gonna go downhill. Ariana's probably listening to you.
I know, John. I told you I can get you money.
Right, he's supposed to be ordering some It Works. Me and my wife are It Work distributors, and sell It Works health products, and he's supposed to be ordering some.
Actually, Bacon's standing there right now, and we done worked that out a while ago, John. So just holler at me when you get done up there.
All right.
Now, Justin, you know you got to bring 2 XX down here for me and Fast Eddie.
You got to.
And an extra large.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get you fitted for one.
You know, I'm not no little bitty fella like I used to be.
Well, we got 3 co-hosts. We got one that'll be extra large, and us 2 big times have to have double X.
Right, yeah.
Big times. Hey, speak for myself.
Everybody can't be small like you.
Well, I put on a lot of weight, too. So.
You ain't putting no weight on. I seen you here not long ago.
I was just wondering why I didn't get the invite. I was on one week.
Well, you get the next invite, brother.
You're supposed to be part of the J crew, ain't you?
I'm supposed to be part of the J crew. We went and golfed. Me and John went and golfed here today. We won at that, so I had no clue that y'all was on the radio tonight.
Well, how did you find out we was on, Justin?
Well, a friend told me.
Oh, a friend.
A friend.
Yeah, Lamar told me.
Yeah, we'd like to get him on the show. I've tried before.
He's an old has-been.
Oh, no.
It don't matter. We've tried to get him.
He's sitting in his car in the driveway listening to us. He's texting me as we're sitting.
Oh, brother. Lamar, get yourself on this show one of these Tuesday nights.
He'll come on here.
Because he could turn the wheels of one.
You know, thing about it, we could
When
have
he
a
done it.
dirt race show probably once a month. Or more than that.
I do it twice as long as the
Twice a
interest is
month.
good.
Yeah.
He'd probably come on, yeah. He don't have anything to drive this year. He's looking for something, trying to get into something to drive. Yeah, he's won a lot of races over the years.
If Chad could work it out that way, we can.
Chad will do anything we ask him to do if it's legal. Right, Chad?
If it pays enough, we'll do either way.
Oh!
Oh, well, then.
Well, I just wanted to holler at y'all, and I want to thank my main man here, Big and Missionary. If y'all never need any work, you holler at him.
Yeah,
There you
I've
go.
seen Biggins before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's been around.
He's my main man. So.
Well, take care of him.
All right, I sure will. Y'all holler at me.
All right, we'll get you on here, Justin.
All right.
All right, see you, buddy.
Guys, do you want to take a minute and talk about your sponsors or thank them or whatever? You know, put them on the air. Let them know.
go.
Let them know.
Yeah, I guess I can. I'd like to thank Car Smart Auto Sales. He helps me out a bunch. Couldn't do it without him. And Tony at Stealth Racing Carburetors. Elliott's Tire Center. And then my mom and dad for, helping me all they can. And my wife for supporting me. And late nights at the shop. She lets me go over there. Don't never complain. Chase Oliver at COR Suspensions, he's helped me a bunch on my shock program. And that's about it. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Lord, first of all.
There you
he's
go,
with
brother.
me. I do a lot of talking with him when I'm in a race car. I know last time I was racing, one race, I was praying to win. I got thinking, I was like, well, Lord, they may be a lot, in this field, there may be some more of them praying to win, so just keep me safe and do the best I can.
There you go.
But Sam and Glenda, Durham, they're ones that got us this racing program put together, and we started from scratch. Didn't have no scales, didn't have no tools. We just kind of putting all this together at the start of the year, and to come out and already won a 3,000 and a 4,000 ultimate in North Georgia, I feel real blessed to do that, so thank them for giving us product. I thank Phantom Race Engines. He's been giving us some really good horsepower, smooth power, and the motors just run great from there at Phantom Race Engines. He's been helping us out, and M&S Motors, and Mark, he's helped us out a bunch, and him, Lamar, and who else is on the car? Let's see, Sam's Restaurant Equipment, Stealth Racing Carburetors, and I'd like to thank Matt at Longhorn Chassis for helping us, Denton Drecker Service, Twisted Designs, A Plus Moving Storage. Thank my wife, my mom. She don't miss a race. If she does, she's bad sick if she don't make it to the races. So she's right there with me every race I go to, and thank my wife and kids for supporting me and being there for me, and trying to think of anybody else on there that I'm missing.
Hey, John, let me ask you a question while you're thinking about that. You know, you're talking about your wife and kids, and I know you work probably long hours at your shop, and it probably takes a toll on the family a little bit, don't it? Or does it? Or
yeah, it can and will. I've not had much time lately to go work on it. That's who else I was going to thank is Sean Truelove and Hayden Ormby. And Sam. They've been doing a lot of the washing and the working and getting it ready, and to where we put our house up for sale and bought another house, and we've been trying to fix things to sell this house and fixing things to where before we want to move in this other house. So it's been really hectic. I've actually been fortunate enough to, me and my wife are distributors in It Works, like we said, the health products, and it's really blessed us to, to making good money now to where I'm just kind of semi-retired. I'm just working 2 days a week now.
Yeah.
And the rest of the days I've been working on the house. I pictured it to be, a lot of golfing and working on race car when I first went on 2 days, but since we bought this house, we've been doing a lot of floor laying and painting and trimming and stuff like that. So once that's over, I'm going to try to do a little more golfing and working on the race car and spending time with family. I like taking my kids to, the movies or the jump park or just wherever. I enjoy doing that. And so.
That's great, John.
Chad, let me ask you this question one more time. The tickets that the people won these shirts from tonight, they go to the gate at Boyd's, for instance, or Cleveland.
Yeah, I just need to get their names from you there, and I'll have them their tickets at the gate when they get there.
Okay. When they come here, we'll get all that.
All right, you got Jeff pulling.
That's going to be for the April 8th race and April 9th race is what the tickets are for.
Okay.
April 8th and 9th.
8th at the Boys and 9th at Cleveland.
This is Robert Goins.
We just get a list of the names there. I can put it on what we call the deadhead list.
I don't know who the others are. Girls won it.
We know.
They know him. One of them was his nephew, and you know the other one, didn't you?
Yeah, I think
they're both kin to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there it
now,
is.
He's not said anything, so now, tell me who are you?
Too, huh?
Crew chief, Jimmy's crew chief.
Is this Jimmy's crew chief? What's his name, Jimmy?
When he shows up, when he ain't in love.
Yeah.
Put the mic over to Jimmy.
Whenever he gets a woman, he disappears for 3 or 4 months. But whenever he starts coming back around, we know he's single. So, he must be single now.
Are you single now?
He was at the shop
Okay.
last night. So,
All women out there, ladies, we got a single man in the house here.
Yeah.
So, I remember him being here, but I don't think he said anything much.
He must have been
then.
single then, too.
Okay.
Don't give out a free date.
I don't know what's happened to Jason, but he didn't call in.
We got a free date we're going to give away. What's his name, Jimmy?
John Brocken. The next
John
caller,
Brocken?
The next caller that calls in gets a date with John Brocken.
Hey, yeah, let's do that.
And I'm going to tell you something.
There it is.
Okay, we got it right here.
I quit.
Well, John, we're trying, buddy. I'm saying this in a manly way. He's a nice looking guy now.
Jimmy, you might want to rethink it. There goes one of
Yeah,
your help. That's your help.
Nobody, please don't call because he'll be gone another 4 months.
Now what? So you're the crew chief on Jimmy's car, correct? Okay.
There's the
Here's
phone. This is the date.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You lost
Here
him,
we
Jimmy.
go.
Go ahead, call you live on Whoop on Wheels.
Hello.
I was calling to get a date with John Brockton.
Oh, was you? Oh, okay.
She's got a horse.
All right.
I was calling up here to get a date with John Brockton.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Radio.
Yeah, he's here. I
here.
can't get him on the radio. He's a little shy.
He's mic shy, but go ahead. He can hear you.
Hey, John, this is Martinez. I was calling up to get a date with you.
Martinez called for a date.
What, did the first one not go too well?
I don't know. He's kind of shy. He finally went back around Jimmy, so I want to date with him so he don't go back around Jimmy anymore.
Sound like a little jealousy here.
I want a date with him, so oh boy.
John, you got some jealousy right here, buddy. He said it probably wouldn't work out.
It didn't work out too good, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. He said he'd rather be around Jimmy.
Uh-oh. Tell him I love him. So y'all be good.
All right, then. Johnny said he loves you.
John loves him.
John said he loves you, too.
All right.
And he's going to kill me after the show.
Oh, it's
right.
good to have fun, ain't it?
Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got to have fun.
You got to have fun. So,
He ain't going to come over
I
here.
wish we'd get him over here.
Greg Skinner,
And
he
call.
do good. What?
That'd be all right.
He do good, boss? Yeah.
I thought the phone was ringing. Is it ringing? I can't hear and I can't see, so.
That's all come from age.
That must be your phone running or something, or beep.
It be. It's all from age, Big G.
Don't talk about age. It ain't the 5 years.
Will you play that hotkey? I want these guys to hear our new hotkey.
Let's
deal.
play it right here. Hang on, guys.
And now, back to Whoop on Wheels. Whoop on Wheels. Call 614-5553 to be a part of the show. Only on Whoop Island. Radio 99.
What'd you think, Chad?
That's for you guys. We did all that for you guys.
We should have been playing that.
Well, we've been playing it off and on.
Big
Oh,
G's
I
played
didn't
it
hear.
above.
I didn't know it.
I'll be back under the helm next week. I'm always lost when I'm over here. I got like ants in my britches right now, needing to be over there, and but I fight myself. It is more relaxed over here than it is behind the driver's seat.
Yeah, you see, pushing all these buttons, pushing all this stuff up,
You keep you going, but
we swap out, kind of keep me fresh.
Now, it's Tuesday's the only time.
Only time from 6 to 9. But, it takes, that's why I said 7 o'clock tonight. And then it got to the point that I text Chad, and he said y'all were on your way. I told Chad 7, and he done what I said, but I didn't know I could get done a little earlier.
Right.
Well, we had some computer problems, too. Then
Yeah, so
that
it
kind of
worked out
helped. It
better
all
that
worked
way.
out.
We had computer down, not streaming. This show, by the way, tomorrow around 2 o'clock will be on YouTube, what we've done tonight. So what you do, you get on a computer, type in Whoop on Wheels, go to the date, which will be 3/29/16. You can watch this whole show.
Oh, wow. Cool.
On your laptop.
Or your smartphone. I say everybody's got smartphones. And,
Yeah. And see where we all made mistakes.
we can just see how crazy we all are.
Right.
Jimmy's not saying nothing, so
I've
he
been
knows it. No, I mean,
Are
he
you-
knows we're not crazy.
Or
Well, he's not
you
saying-
think we're really crazy, don't you?
No.
A little bit, but not bad.
If you're an elite, you got to be crazy.
Right.
He's
Okay.
depressed. He thinks he's lost John. He's trying to.
Oh, we got a phone call.
We might have you a date after all. Go ahead, caller. You live on Whoop on Wheels.
Well, this ain't a date for him, that's for sure.
Oh, that's not a date for him?
Hey, Faith Daddy,
I think I know who this is. Yes, go ahead.
did I hear you say a while ago you were biting yourself?
Well, I didn't. I thought I had ants in my britches. I don't know about biting myself.
I ain't touching that.
Okay, you know who this is, don't you?
Yeah, that's Super Dave.
It sure is. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How you been doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't hardly call in because I work at night now, and I work on Tuesday nights, but I listen to you on my smartphone with my buds in my ears. I just now got to tune in because I'm running a little bit late tonight, but I figured I haven't heard y'all have anybody on the phone tonight.
Well, the phone's been busy all night.
Yeah.
People been calling in. This is one of our best shows tonight was.
Well, I meant, one of like with the drivers or something,
Well, we got three of them from Cleveland Speedway here tonight, and then we had Cruz Skinner called in from Talladega, Alabama.
Oh, well, I missed all that.
You missed all of it. You're sleeping.
To work.
Well,
Yeah.
Just do what Fast Eddie said. Go to www.youtube.com and type in Whoop on Wheels and today's date about 2 o'clock, and you can watch the whole show.
Well, back when I used to be down there, they used to record everything, and you could go back in the archives right there on the Whoop site.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. That's what's happening.
That's what we do.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about it used to be on the Whoop site.
It is.
Stay on there for 6 months, and it would drop off.
Yeah, it's www.whoopfm.com. Then type in Whoop on Wheels.
Instead of it being on the Whoop site, it's put over on YouTube.
Right.
And you type the.
I got something that y'all might be able to help me out with. I have a pallet load of 9 brand new NASCAR rear ends for sale. I'd like to sell the full pallet load of them. I can send you the information, or I can get you the information. They're 9-inch rear ends.
9-inch
Ford
rear ends.
Ford rear ends?
Yes, they are. I was thinking that the dirt track people would be interested in, but they tell me that they do not use those on the dirt track.
No, not that I know of.
All the B hobby cars now is what they're running, 9-inch Ford rear ends.
They use the quick change rear ends on the dirt tracks, what they say.
We have what we call a B hobby class. All they can run is either a 10 bolt or a Ford 9-inch. There's only 2 rear ends they run. So just get us the information. I might be able to sell them.
I have the Ford 9-inch rear ends. I've got 9 of them on a pallet, brand new. I'll get with you, Feist Eddie, one way or another, and I'll show you the pictures and give you all the information and everything.
What you ought to do is get with Chad here, Chad Elliott. You guys, Big G needs to hand Chad the phone off the air so you can give. You don't want your number spreaded out all over the air, do you, Dave?
It's all right. I don't care.
Go ahead and give him your number.
Out of about 60 prank calls, I'll get one nice, good-looking gal,
Well, yeah, very possible.
Give me your number and I'll write it down. Or
Okay, there it goes, 423, just like regular.
Yeah.
443-7777.
Oh, that's easy.
Extra call me because I'll be working till 9 o'clock in the morning. Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Jimmy shouldn't have gave his number out. Martina's going to be calling.
I've got this sixth sense about me where I can tell if it's a good-looking gal, it's a hardtail or something,
Oh, man.
Anyway, y'all have a good show, and I'll try to get down there sometime, maybe sit in with you on the side there off camera or something again like we used to,
Yeah.
Them was the good old days,
It was good old days. I've been talking with Bob a lot. Bob, Fats 44, he's been helping me out a little bit. He's gonna He's going to get me some good deals here cooking. But I'm really right now focusing a little bit on Cleveland Speedway and Boyd's, doing some dirt track stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
it's dirt track around here.
Oh, yeah. And it's high time we promote them a little bit.
Yeah, we don't want our dirt tracks to leave.
Oh, no. That's been around. I used to lay in my bed at night in the summer when I was a kid, and I could hear them down there because I used to live on Harrison Pike. And straight across as a crow flies about 2 miles, that was a speedway. I'd hear them rolling every night down there on the weekends. Not every night, but I mean, when they're running, I could hear them laying there in the bed when I was a little kid.
I still can.
Now, I was going to ask Chad something here. Chad, do you have to shut down at a certain time on Saturday night, or?
No, not right now. We don't. At Boyd's, we do. We got 11:30 curfew, but we don't have a curfew up here.
Wow.
We've raced up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. At times when it rains and we have to start re-ironing the track back in.
That's probably a good deal for you all, right? I mean, to do that.
Yeah, we made the news last year when we done it. They called Channel 12 on us because we was there till 3:30 in the morning, but I guess we all kissed and made up.
Yeah.
There ain't too many people complains about it around here, I'll tell you.
No, they don't need to complain about it.
There might be more that would complain about it now than 25 or 30 years ago, I'll tell you that.
You're right.
Because I'll tell you, nobody used to complain about it a long time ago.
Right.
I think the person calling in lived right across the street.
Yeah, moved in that trailer park over there.
It's kind of like moving right beside the railroad tracks and complaining about the train coming by all the time, I guess.
Because you want to have free rent because it's beside the railroad tracks. Or cheap rent, I mean.
Right.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, boys. That number I gave y'all,
yeah.
Ask Chad to text if he would text me his number.
All right, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, he's going to text it to you right now.
And I'll call you one day during the day or something, Are you pretty much easy to talk to during the day?
Who?
Chad? You talking about Chad?
Yeah, anytime during the day.
Okay. All right, well, I appreciate it, guys, and it's good hearing from you. It's like I say, I get to listen, but I hardly ever get to call in.
Well, you got to right then.
All right, then.
All right, buddy.
I'll see you.
See you, Super Dave.
See you.
All right. Bye. That's Super Dave McDowell.
Super Dave.
I just like to say fast that these 3 guys here, they're both nice guys, and I'm gonna go to Cleveland Speedway races a lot. I ain't been going here lately, but I'm gonna start going.
A Bullet lives close to you.
Yeah, I just live right up about a mile from you. Yeah, and I can hear you. They don't bother me.
I live 50 miles from you, but I still come.
Yeah, you need to go down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
And pull up with the number 39, J39 here.
39? That's yours?
No.
Whose shirt's that?
That's
What's your number? J39.
Okay. It's on that shirt.
Pull up you then, and I'll pull up
You
him
can
too.
wear that and one night pull for J39, then I'll get you a JO.
Sure.
Then you just have to take turns.
Yeah, I'll pull up
What's her name in that again, John?
My name? John
No,
Orby.
not you.
Oh, I didn't know. I just heard you say, what's your name?
The lady you said, is it your mom or somebody that we needed to ask? I need 2. John Orby.
Oh, Glenda.
Glenda
Green, yeah.
Glenda Green.
now. Is she kin to you?
No, she's her and Sam Durham is the ones that owns the car. I was talking about that's bought all the race equipment, got us building the team up for us.
Okay. Let me ask you one more thing. Right across from the Rebel down here, I always see a dirt car down there.
That's Mayo.
That's my cousin Billy Mayo.
Okay, is that Billy Mayo? So
Yeah.
he races down there too then, don't
No.
he?
Well, he don't race anymore, but his nephew Todd Morrow is he racing now there? Or?
He used to last year, and he moved. That's where Todd was up.
He Todd Morrow had his nephew had his car down there while was working on it, racing now there, I think.
I know you see it down there. I hadn't really seen it this year.
Billy may still have a car and some stuff. I don't know if he ever sold everything or not.
I think he did.
Did he?
Hey, John and Jimmy, do you all race in the same division?
A lot of the times, yeah. Well, until this year, last year I ran a lot of mostly crate and 525 few times, but some super shows with steelhead. But this year I've been kind of bouncing around in different classes, but for the most part we both run a lot of crate series races, 604
Now,
settings.
what's Justin run?
He runs a new class they come out with. I'm not sure. Chad knows more about the rules of it.
It's a sportsman class.
Which one is like John Jones, you know, the last race of the night, where they just...
That's what they run in now.
What's
Big cars. That's our highest division, the late models.
So John's in late model still.
Yeah, both of them.
And Jimmy.
Yeah.
But Justin's not.
No, it's a class below it. Same type of cars, just a different engine. And
okay.
Is that the one you said they run the Ford rear ends under them?
No, the B hobbies, which is
okay,
like
the
your
B
Monte
hobby.
Carlos and
Oh, yeah.
Malibus and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This right here don't look like it, but does it? I mean, that.
Okay.
I love it.
He used to keep the mohawk till he started losing his hair.
Yeah. Hey, that's a free shirt. And I want one of yours.
All right.
I want one and one.
I'm not going to say nothing, because if I do, I won't get it.
You are what, 2X?
Yeah.
I keep on growing them on being a 4X.
Yeah.
I can always get hold of Chad. If he ever answers his phone.
He answers it. Chad answers me every time I do it. But I found out texting him's better, ain't it, Chad?
Yeah.
You'll get back with me quicker.
Yeah, if it's during the day and I don't hear you, I'm either on equipment down there or something like that. I'm returning phone calls in the evening time from the ones that called. If you text, or if you call and I don't answer, just text me and I'll see it.
Texting's better, ain't it?
Yeah.
With you, because you're running equipment.
Can you still text while you're running equipment?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Not against the law.
Can't go too far.
Now
they'll pass that for long.
Chad, do you all have the street stockers where you just take a regular car, bust the windows out?
Yeah, we call that the Road Warriors. Jimmy, they have one. I think he's been driving it some. Hadn't you drove it some? Brian drove it.
Somebody used to drive a darn ambulance down there. I mean, you know, busted all the windows out. And that wasn't an ambulance, it was a hearse. Yeah.
Yeah, they was a hearse. We used to have it, was called a cruiser. The passenger had the gas pedal, and then the driver had the brake pedal and the steering wheel.
God.
Demolition derbies, you guys still have that down there sometimes?
I had one a long time. We talked about doing something at the end of the year.
I like to enter something like that myself.
Or the powder puff. You
do
still,
that, so.
you still do that. We got to get a monster truck.
It's
down
hard for the guys to turn loose their cars, though, ain't it, for that powder puff?
there. We need a monster
See
truck. down
somebody
there.
turn it all
Last year,
pieces.
We lost money.
Really? When you got one down there?
Had it at Boyd's last year. We had Bigfoot, Bounty Hunter, the Scarlet, I forgot what her, Scarlet something.
Yeah.
We had one do a backflip, and motorcycles down there doing backflips.
And you lost money on it.
Big money.
Wow.
That's bad. Oh, just didn't have no attendance?
Just for what it costs to get them, it cost you about $75,000 to get them to come.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, man.
Time you do that, and we had bad weather on top of that, so it's kind of rainy.
Now,
Them gabbles.
do you, any of y'all go to that track in Georgia? I don't.
Georgia?
I don't know. There was a track in Georgia I used to go to watch truck pulls. Matter of fact, I used to have a 4-wheel drive. We'd go down there and pull trucks after the races. But I don't. It's somewhere in Georgia down there. I couldn't take you to it now if I had to. That's been 30 years ago.
I don't know. I don't know about truck pulls. We raced a lot in Georgia, North Georgia.
It was always after the race. We'd always,
Not sure.
everybody hook up and see who could pull who, and I won some and lost some, and you always
Not sure where that's at. I don't know.
you always get up against somebody that had welded up lockers and supposed to be in street trucks, but they'd end up more or less cheating.
Right.
Well, guys, I've had a blast.
Me too.
We got to do it again.
Yeah,
And
anytime. I've enjoyed it.
we're going to sign out of here, but just stay seated here a minute. But,
Yeah.
hey, I appreciate it, Chad.
Thank you, Chad.
And
Jimmy,
Jimmy and John.
Hey, appreciate you.
And you
Appreciate
too.
you too, but you didn't bring no double X's. But he will next time.
But he needs a woman, not a man, but he needs a woman.
That's right.
He don't have one, but Jimmy don't want him to have one.
God bless the USA, boys, and have a good week. No show next week. I'll be turning 60-year-old, so I'm going to celebrate somehow.
And I want to thank
Maybe
these
that's
guys myself. I want to thank these guys myself for being here. Good meeting John. And I've already, met these two, but I appreciate all you guys.
Here comes my boy, and he should be down there working on the race car.
We're going to fire him, ain't we?
Well, today's his birthday, so y'all can give him a birthday whooping or something. He turned 16 today.
How old are you? What's your name?
16 today.
Who? Oh, Hayden? Okay. Hayden Ormby, 16 today. So we're going to wish him happy birthday on Whoop On Wheels, and I'm going to say good night to everybody. God bless everybody, and God bless you guys, and be safe out there.
We're going to have to get off this Whoop Island now.
We're going to get off the Whoop Island, and we're going to go back to Whoop On Wheel or Whoop FM.
Hear your bluegrass music.
And here's your bluegrass music. Good night, everybody. God bless, and we'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
I don't love you anymore, not the way I did before. And since you found someone new, I think it's best. I don't cry and walk the floor, I don't love you anymore. Trouble is, I don't love you any less. I don't love you anymore, for I've got no more love to give. You drained my heart of all its love with every sweet caress. I keep saying o'er and o'er, I don't love you anymore. Trouble is, I don't love you any less. I held you close to me one time, kissed your lips and called you mine. But another came and thrilled you more, I guess. I cried as you walked out the door, I don't love you anymore. Trouble is, I don't love you any less. I don't love you anymore, for I've got no more love to give. You drained my heart of all its love with every sweet caress. I keep saying o'er and o'er, I don't love you anymore. Trouble is, I don't love you any less. Trouble is, I don't love you any less.